Hi guys, what's up? It's Joel Pitt here, back with another video, and in this video I'll be doing a review for Love Island episode 30. I'll leave a link down below to episode 29 if you've not seen it. Of course, it's going to be spoilers, so without further ado, let's get on with it. So, Molly was saying the next person to be in a relation, like actual couple, boyfriend and girlfriend, would be Shanice, but then Callum said, no, it'll be me. And then Paige and Shauna went upstairs, and then while they were going upstairs, Shauna said what Callum said down there to Paige. Demi and Shanice were talking about maybe liking Luke M. Like, at the start, when she came in, she chose Luke M as one of the dinner dates, but like had eyes set on Naz. And then Shanice in the beach was like, I'm not playing Cupid. Natalia was saying it's not completely over, but it made it confusing because Luke M thought it was. So it was weird. Then Demi and Luke M were talking. They hugged. Mike was saying they deserve each other. Luke M was saying Demi has a big personality as well. Luke T forgot what Natalia said when he was talking to Luke M. Eventually he remembered. Priscilla and Mike kissed. There was a lot of evening kisses. Priscilla and Mike kissed. Even Naz, Callum and Molly did. Jess and Chad cuddled and kissed. And then in the bed situations, Luke T and Shani spooning. Callum's arm was around Molly. Paige and Finn might have done it, I think, because there was a lot of humping there. I'll say. Jess and Chad, Jordan and Rebecca were spooning. Luke M was alone again. They didn't show Shauna, Naz and Eva, and Demi and Natalia. I don't know why. Finn and Paige got an applause again after spending their first night as a boyfriend and girlfriend. Finn got in a pool in a weird but good way. It was like he walked up and then he crouched and then rolled into the pool. Okay. Finn and the Lukes were having like a talk, but they were using breakfast codes for like night antics, which was very good. Like, I've never heard that. Ched helps out, most of the time with Jess, but it's not too cringe. And then like Jess was saying that to Priscilla, which is nice. Mike was showing Luke M his technique, and he was saying he's a bit sauceless. Then the girls were talking about superpowers, and then they got a text about a challenge called Girl Races. So basically the ladies were blindfolded and their partner was guiding them around this course. There was like a drive-through, obstacles of like bumps and cones, there was a car wash, and the couple who completes the course the quickest wins. At the drive-through they had to eat fries, burger and down a drink. And then Luke M and Natalia messed up the hug. It was quite awkward. And then Shauna was saying she doesn't deserve him, she deserves better, talking about Molly with Callum. Shauna and Demi were single, so they had to choose someone. So Shauna went for Naz, and then Demi chose Luke M. The winners were Paige and Finn. She popped open some champagne. Luke T and Shanice were setting up a date for Luke M and Demi. It was his idea, and then they asked both of them for a chat, and they were like, what's going on? And then they brought them over. They're like, well, you two enjoy your evening. There was like this setting on the day bed. There was like a pineapple on the bed, I think, for decoration and sort of stuff. Luke M had his arm around Demi. They were like talking, and then they kissed. Everyone saw it, and then Luke T and Shanice were looking over. Then they were like screaming. Then with the vote, because there was a vote and like potentially some couples were going to leave. That was on Sunday, I think the vote was, and then it was announced today. So Jess and Chad, Rebecca and Jordan, and Eva and Naz were all vulnerable. So the couple with the fewest votes that was leaving was Rebecca and Jordan. Then the next fewest votes was Eva and Naz. This was a complete shock. Didn't expect that. Mike was in shock and other people were too. And then we found a new clip of new boy Jamie and Shauna going on dates with him. And I've got some stuff here about him, as well as things from last night's episode 29, I believe. So Sean Paul entered the villa for a party like no other, and two of our islanders took their relationship to the next level. Here's what we learnt during last night's show. Luke M and Luke T are two peas in a pod. Did anyone else spot these two snuggled up together on the daybeds to trying to keep each other warm? Luke M even gave Luke T a little rub on the back. Adorable. There's no bad blood between Shauna and Molly. After their catch-up to swap notes over Callum, Shauna and Molly left on pretty decent terms. Chatting in the beach hut when she arrived back at the villa, Shauna said, "There was never really any bad blood between me and Molly. It might have been awkward, and that's probably going to get less awkward now. Touche to these two for keeping things chilled. Makeup must be protected at all times. The girls collecting Natalia's tears before they fell down her face and spoilt her makeup was too cute. Absolute friendship goals." Shauna has a serious strut. Watching Shauna strut down the garden, you'd have to thought she was on a catwalk, not walking towards her ex. Picking herself back up after a rally with the girls, Shauna made a beeline back to Callum to talk things out once and for all. It was iconic. You are you. Shanice's motivational and heartfelt speech to Luke M was so sweet and exactly what he needed to hear after being pied by Natalia. Looking Luke M straight in the eyes, Shani said, "You are you. Do not let anyone let you doubt yourself or question yourself. Should I have done this? Should I have acted this way? No. If people don't like you for you, it's their loss. We need this printed on a poster ASAP. Luke M is a gent. Despite being pied again, Luke M was a proper sweetie when he offered to sleep on the sofa so Natalia could have the bed. A true gent. Paige and Finn are official. How perfect was this moment? From Finn's romantic speech to the fact the other islanders were watching with huge smiles on their faces. It was really something special. Congrats to the happy couple. So, all about Jamie. 20-year-old recruitment consultant Jamie says he's just what the villa needs. Let's get to know this Scottish bombshell a little better. Jamie's type on paper is a chatty girl that can hold a conversation and make him laugh. Describing his ideal woman, he said, attraction gets me interested, and then it's the personality that keeps me interested. When it comes to bad habits, this 28-year-old is a bit of a clean freak and reckons he'll always be tidying up in the villa. This Edinburgh boy has got his eyes on Demi and Shauna. Explaining his crushes, he said, "Demi talks all the time. She's out there, gorgeous and bubbly, so I like that about her. Shauna, she's a good-looking girl, and she doesn't beat around the bush. I like the direct approach." Describing himself as confident, loyal, and charming, Jamie rates himself an 8 out of 10 and says that he's often complimented on his smile. When asked what song sums up his love life, Jamie picked "Dry Your Eyes, Mate" by The Streets. It turns out his last two relationships broke up when he was head over heels for them, so there were many tears involved. Will Jamie finally find love without the heartcake? Find out tonight. And I think on the first look as well, it was showing he was going on a date with Demi as well. So we'll see how that happens as well. But anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.